Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Miguel, Michael in English. Nice to meet you all. I would like to welcome you to my Facebook page, Spanish with Michael. And in this video, I will be answering some questions that English native speakers and the native speakers of other languages have about the Spanish language when they are learning Spanish or when they are planning to learn Spanish. And basically, these questions are these two basic questions. Is the Spanish spoken in Spain different from the Spanish spoken in Latin America? And which Spanish variety should I be learning? So, to answer this question, I will have to define the word dialect in Spanish. Its meaning it's a little bit different from the word dialect in English. So, a dialect in Spanish must have a slight difference in writing and a slight difference in grammar. So I will be taking Portuguese as an example for this. In Brazilian Portuguese, the word fact is written as follows, and in European Portuguese is written as follows. Both Brazilian and Portuguese European Portuguese have differences in grammar, mostly in verbal tenses, but they are mutually intelligible. So, from the point of view of a Spanish speaker, Brazilian Portuguese have dialects. But this is not the case with Spanish, because in Spanish we have the same writing, so the words are not written differently in Venezuela or Colombia or Mexico or Spain. And we don't have different grammar rules. We have a lot of verbal tenses and personal pronouns that we may choose to use, but that this doesn't mean that we have dialects. Okay, so what we do have is accents and a lot of vocabulary. So, to answer the question, which Spanish variety should I be learning? Well, that depends on where do you want to travel, where do you want to work, and also which Spanish accent is easier for you to learn. The problem in this case would be the accent and the vocabulary. So, what do we do to avoid misunderstanding between Spanish native speakers? We don't use regional slangs or regional vocabulary that may have other meaning in other Spanish, let's call it variety, or that may not have a meaning at all. So we speak like a standard Spanish that is precisely this, a Spanish without regional slangs and local vocabulary. So why the Spanish language has a diverse vocabulary? Well, in the first place, when the Spaniards came from Spain to America, they found in America a lot of native ethnic groups of Native Americans. Okay, for example, in Venezuela, which is my country of origin, there were more than 34 ethnic groups by the time the Spaniards came. Of course, these natives have their own language and their own words that later um, were borrowed by the Spanish spoken in Venezuela. And the same happened with the rest of the Spanish speaking countries. They had their Native Americans with their own language, and these natives they gave their words to the Spanish language. It also happened that when the Spaniards couldn't use the natives anymore as slaves, they brought from Africa different ethnic groups that have they had their um, their own language. And of course, the African ethnic groups that came to Venezuela were not the same ethnic group that perhaps came to Colombia or to Mexico or to Argentina. So every group gave to the different Spanish varieties part of their vocabulary, and this is the reason for which the Spanish language vocabulary is so diverse. In comparison to Spain, well, there are some little differences, but a native speaker will not have any problem to understand a person from Spain. Um, I can say that the two main differences perhaps is in the use of the verb haber, which is a little bit different but no so different, and a combination of prepositions that only exist in Spain, which is a plus por. Okay, this is something that is only used in Spain. It is not used in Latin America. And of course, the pronoun vosotros that never came to the Americas because it was a pronoun that was originated in a place from which the Spaniards never came. So, well, basically, this is it. I hope that this video was informative for you. If you like it, please subscribe to my page. I will be uploading content about the Spanish language in English. And well, I hope to see you around here soon. Bye bye.